Welcome back to the Southern Quality Ford Friday Night Blitz. We still have high school football games to talk about. I was ready to jump ahead to the Spirit Stick.
Quite a few games, Brad.
The Huntington Raiders. Well, they're making improvements on the season, but still looking for their first win of the season.
That's right, Brad. But their matchup tonight to open district play, the Minden Crimson Tide, who are also looking for their first win. Let's continue into these Louisiana highlights. The Raiders and the Tide meeting up tonight at Independence Stadium, and these little girls are happy to be there. This is Huntington trying to get moving here, taking a sack.
Crimson Tide defense swarming early.
Crimson Tide defense has been good all year long, and offensively, though, they have struggled. And you see there, dropped pass, and then here, the offense trying to get things moving and throws an interception. But Minden, Brad, all over Huntington tonight. 35-0 the final in that one.
Tough loss for Coach Dennis's group there. The Haynesville Golden Tornado, they're at home this week taking on Jonesboro Hodge. This is Sergio Hardwell kicking the game off with a Golden Tornado touchdown right there. The Tigers are going to turn around and they're going to answer right back. They're going to score a touchdown of their own, taking it in for the score. And then now the Jonesboro Hodge still in offense, going through the air, going to look to pass, but it is intercepted by Adrian Hardwell for a touchdown. Haynesville, though, getting the win at home by 9 as they take it 35-26, the final.
Red River at Ash. John Bachman coaching against his son, Thomas Bachman. Trojans putting the hurting on early, leading 21-0 in the first. Ash with a third down. Judd Barton with a quick pass to Juan Stafford, and he'll get some yards after catch for the first down. Later in the drive, Barton tosses it to Brandon Quinney for another first down. And then later in the same drive, they're going to hand it off to Richard Clark, and he is going to take it to the house for a touchdown. Extra point is good. Trojans led in the first 28-0. All Ash today. Son running up the score on Dad, 48-6 the final.
Thomas might not be invited to Thanksgiving this year. Calvary Cavaliers still looking for that first win on the road at Peabody. This is Cade Hart giving the ball to Isaiah Brown. Brown punching his way in for the score. Calvary up 14-0. Peabody trying to get back in this one. Thomas Miles going up top, connecting with his big receiver, Darius Smith. He just out-jumps everybody for that 25-yard touchdown. Peabody only down 14-6, but the Cavs proving to be too much, answering right back on the other end. Hart giving it to Cameron Thomas. Jukes back and forth for a 15-yard score. Calvary, they get that first win of the season. They take down Peabody 41-6, the final.
That's the Calvary we've been waiting to see this year. The Longview Lobos crossing state lines to take on the Ruston Bearcats. Lobos on the drive here early on, get it into the red zone before they get it to the one, but the ball, they cough it up. The Bearcats recover to the end zone for a touchback, and we are headed the other way. That would lead eventually to this. Ruston gets down to the 5 before Eric Outley gets the edge and takes it in for 6, but the rest of the game basically belonged to the road team. Longview looking to respond, and they would do just that. Haynes King finds Jesse Anderson from 24 yards out. They went on to pour it on from there. Ruston drops this one 56-28. That Longview team, Brad, is very good.
Definitely a contender there in 6A. Lincoln Parish at home taking on Darbon Woods. This one last night over at Eddie Robinson Stadium. This is Darbon Woods inside the red zone here before QB Jake Bridges rolls out to his right, finds Caleb Bridges for the touchdown. That tied things up at 13 apiece. Then just before half, Timberwolves threatening again before Bridges calling his own number this time. Gets the edge, able to score with just 19 seconds remaining in the first half. Second half now, Panthers looking to respond. Javion Tatum going deep down the right side, but the ball gets tipped by one Darbon Woods player to the other, picked off by Jordan Hill. He takes it up the sideline before eventually getting knocked out of bounds. This game actually needed to go into overtime, but it's Darbon Woods getting the win. They take it 33-26.
The Green Oaks Giants coming off that big win in the Soul Bowl on the road last night at Mansfield, looking for their second win in 5 days. Brad, down by 6, handing the ball off to James Sanders. He takes the handoff and takes it in for the touchdown. Later in the frame, it's Turner taking it in for his second score of the night. Mansfield up 7 after the 2-point conversion. Into the first half, Giants quarterback Keith Baker escaping the pressure, looking deep down the field and connecting with Davion Sanders for the score there. Giants cut the lead down to 1. Mansfield leads 14-13 at the half. Third quarter, Sanders breaking free from the defense. He takes it in for the second score of the night. Green Oaks moves ahead by 5. The Giants would give up a safety late, but they hang on. Giants take it 19-16, and they were happy after the game.
This team is battle tested. If you guys look the first 2 games, we came out and we were in both games. So we're battle tested. We're ready to go, and we'll stack this one with the last one last week, and we're ready to roll right now. It does a lot because we always talk about this us against the world, and nobody believed we can win this game. But these guys came out and did a great job, and I'm proud of this group right here. This is a special group right here.
Another big win by the Giants last night, and when that offense gets going, you can really see, what they can become. A bunch of sophomores playing big roles for Coach Isaac's team.
Keith Baker is a sophomore quarterback, and I talked to Coach Isaac last week, and he told me that Keith Baker calls the plays at the line of scrimmage, that he just gives him concepts. That's amazing, and that means when that kid's a senior, that Green Oaks team could be really good because he's got a lot of weapons that are sophomores as well.
You don't see that from many 4-year starters, let alone a kid who's only a sophomore. But he is there. He took over early last season for Coach Isaac and is really starting to blossom into a QB there over on the Cooper Road.
All right, get your popcorn ready. Coming up on the Southern Quality Ford Friday Night Blitz, we head back to Arkansas for this week's Johnny's Pizza House Spirit Stick.
Plus, Ben Mintz, the voice of the Airline Vikings, he is in studio. He will join Jory Perry's take a look at our top plays of the week after the break.
I'm going to go microwave some popcorn.